Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our online devotion. Our passage tonight is in 1 Kings chapter 17, verses 1 to 8. Now Elijah, who was from Tishbe in Gilead, told King Ahab, "As surely as the Lord, the God of Israel, lives, the God I serve, there will be no dew or rain during the next few years until I give the word." Then the Lord said to Elijah, "Go to the east and hide by Kerith Brook, near where it enters the Jordan River. Drink from the brook and eat what the ravens bring you, for I have commanded them to bring you food." So Elijah did as the Lord told him and camped beside Kerith Brook, east of the Jordan. The ravens brought him bread and meat each morning and evening, and he drank from the brook. This is a good story that reminds us to follow the Lord wherever He leads us. Sa verse 17, may pinapasabi ang Panginoon through Elijah sa isang hari at ginawa niya yon. Sabi dito, "Now Elijah, who was from Tishbe in Gilead, told King Ahab, 'As surely as the Lord, the God of Israel lives, the God I serve, there will be no dew or rain during the next few years until I give the word.'" Saan man tayo dalhin ng Panginoon, let us serve Him. Because our God lives, our God is in control, our God is a miracle-working God. Our God is able to provide for our needs. Verse 2, "Then the Lord said to Elijah, 'Go to the east and hide by Kerith Brook, near where it enters the Jordan River.'" So, sumunod si Elijah. And then verse 4, "Drink from the brook and eat what the ravens bring you, for I have commanded them to bring you food." When we follow the Lord wherever He leads us, the Lord will provide for our needs. And in verse 5, "So Elijah did as the Lord told him and camped beside Kerith Brook, east of the Jordan. The ravens brought him bread and meat each morning and evening, and he drank from the brook." Marami po ako mga pastors din na narinig na nagsabing, wherever God leads me, I will follow. Whatever God feeds me, I will swallow. So, serve the Lord, let us follow His leading, and always trust the Lord that He will provide for our needs. In verse 7, "But after a while, the brook dried up, for there was no rainfall anywhere in the land." So, inutusan ng Panginoon kung saan pupunta si Elijah. Sinamahan siya, nag-provide siya. Pero, sa verse 7, the brook dried up kung saan niya pinapunta. Okay? So, dahil natuyo na yung brook na yun na kung saan pwede siyang uminom, verse 8, sabi ng Panginoon sa kanya, "Then the Lord said to Elijah, 'Go.'" Okay? Meron ulit direction ng Lord na sinunod ni Elijah. Sabi niya, "Go and live in the village of Zarephath near the city of Sidon. I have instructed a widow there to feed you." So, kapag nung natuyo na yung brook, pinalipat siya ng Panginoon at meron pa ring provision ang Lord kay Elijah. So, again, wherever the Lord leads us, let us follow because He will provide for us. Ngayon, maaaring lumabas na yung mga results ng exams ninyo sa mga kabataan, no? Sa anumang university na in-applyan ninyo. Maaaring may mga naipasa kayo. Okay? Pumasa kayo sa isang university, sa isa hindi. And I'd like to remind you, do not be disappointed, do not be afraid kung saan ka ginaguide or nililid ng Panginoon na university. Kasi kilala man o hindi, basta sumusunod tayo sa Panginoon, wherever God leads us, He will provide for us and He will give us success. Let me add in 1 Kings chapter 2 verse 3, "Observe the requirements of the Lord your God and follow all His ways." So, saan mang university ka naitalaga or naipasa o pumasa, okay? Mag-aral ng mabuti, sundin ang Panginoon, ang salita niya, sabi dito, and follow all His ways. Keep the decrees, commands, regulations, and laws written in the law of Moses so that you will be successful in all you do and wherever you go. Right? Whatever you do, wherever you go, anumang university ito, na papasukan mo, continue to follow the Lord. Ang mahalaga ay yung pagsunod natin sa Panginoon saan man niya tayo dalhin. And He is able to give us success and provision. Thank you for joining me in our online devotion. Stay hungry for the Word of God and see you again tomorrow.